For far too long, too many have been watching content for free and not opening up their wallets in support of this channel. Did the communists win? I don't think so. Only communists watch content for free. Don't be a communist.
Hey, old pal Victor Moose here. Hey, why you listening to this guy? I mean, he's a lizard person. He literally eats babies, alright?
I will eat your ass!
Hey, these galactic grifters are really something, you know? Hey, you know how you get the best content out there? By liking, subscribing, and if you happen to be one of those rich .com billionaire types, by throwing a few bucks at a super chat every now and then. Hey, in this economy, nobody's got money to throw at lizard people, alright? Hey, take it from me. You'll click that like button if you know what's good for you, alright? Alright, I gotta go. Take care of your mama.
Speaking of She-Hulk, that one's gonna be awful too. I told you so. Here we go. I am no longer muted. I apologize for being muted. I went under the weather. I had to get my hair off my face because I've had like nothing but like 3 drinkable yogurts to eat in the past 3 days and been under the weather. I apologize for not making content. We're making up for it. She-Hulk actress Tatiana Maslany claims the show is inspired by transgendered musician Sophie. Hint show is wahmenist.
I see.
Whoa.
Well then. For crying out loud. Here's the She-Hulk thing. She-Hulk actress recently claimed that the upcoming Marvel Studios Disney Plus show is inspired by a transgender musician, Sophie Zion, also known as Sophie. I don't know anything about this musician. Speaking with Empire to promote the show, Maslany discussed her friendship with Hulk actor Mark Ruffalo. We're so goofy, like 2 kids who had been handed shovels by our parents and told to go play in the sandbox. And then she revealed the show is inspired by Sophie. I was going back to Sophie, this amazing trans artist who unfortunately died. Oh, that's sad. What I love about Sophie's music is that this combo of organic and electrical industrial type sounds that felt connected to She-Hulk. Okay, so that's a very artsy sort of explanation for a clickbaity sort of quote. Maslany would also tease the show and how She-Hulk will be depicted in Marvel Studios' show. She explained she is really the antithesis of most superhero narratives. See, this is a character that everybody liked that they're going to screw up, and I hope they don't. I laughed at some of the jokes of the trailer, but I'm also a chick, and sometimes I like chick stuff. But man, they like, can they give the male fans who are the comic book people something for this? Because we're not gonna sustain your franchise, Marvel. We're not. If a few women aren't gonna sustain it, because guess what? Some of us don't pay for this crap anyway. And even if we did, well, is this really enough? Shouldn't it be inspired by the She-Hulk comics? Yes! Thank you so much, John Russell. You guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. She explained she's really the antithesis of most superhero negatives. There's this great element of denial in her that's relatable. For me, it was about rejecting what's happened for as long as I could, and that's what causes the fun tension between Jennifer and She-Hulk. This is gonna be one. Are they gonna cancel her for comparing her changing bodies and stuff to trans? Well, she didn't. She said it was the music, not the actual trans thing, right? Issue, allegory. Okay, because I can see like, oh yeah, it's like transitioning. It's like you're becoming your true self. That I can almost see, and then they would attack her for it, which would be like, of course they would. Of course, yeah, right. Come here, bring me your toy. Meow 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 meow. Come here, mister. He says no. When she's heading this superhuman firm, that's when we get some really fun characters that she's either defending or in opposition of. It's like a real absurd take on a legal show. Okay, so this one could be fun, or it could be a lot of total BS and cringe, right? The official synopsis for the show states, in Marvel Studios, She-Hulk attorney at law Jennifer Walters, an attorney specializing in human-oriented legal cases, must navigate the complicated life of a single 30-something who also happens to be a green 6'7" superpowered Hulk. So this is just Ally McBeal's She-Hulk. It adds the 9-episode comedy series. At least they're focusing on it being a comedy. At least it's not going to be like, and then she has cancer and they have to save a bunch of kids and then there's a god killer.
That's stupid.
The 9-episode comedy series welcomes a host of MCU vets, including Mark Ruffalo as Smart Hulk. Ooh, he's Smart Hulk. Tim Roth as Emil Blonsky, the Abomination. Benedict Wong as Wong. That's creative. He's no Charlie Way, though.
I'm Charlie Way.
He's not even Wong Way. As well as Jamila Jamil, Josh Segarra, Ginger Gun. I can't keep doing with the names. Directed by Kat Cario, episodes 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9, and Anu Viola, episodes 5, 6, and 8. With Jessica Gao as the head writer. What happened to Dana Schwartz?
Hi, I'm Dana Schwartz.
Did they fire her? She was in the writer's room for this. Well, we'll see once it's out. When does this come out? Next month? Next month. Begins streaming on Disney Plus, August 17th, 2022. What do I take? I think that this is going to trigger all the people. I think everybody's going to be like, nope. We do not want a wahmenist thing. But then again, if it's just about the music and not about transgendered issues, I don't know if that's going to be... I think this is just a little clickbaity, isn't it? I think this is just one of those things where she just used a buzzword to get some notice and some traction, maybe, to say, hey, I'm diverse and inclusive. I'm inspired by this great trans artist. Look at me, instead of, seriously, like the noises of the music, like the electronics, that's so odd. Organic and electrical, industrial type of sounds that felt connected to She-Hulk. That's so odd.
I never realized this stuff.
See, and that's the thing. They just kind of bank on people just keeping Disney Plus and watching them anyway. I'm fascinated by these abs on this woman. Holy crap. A teaspoon on an empty stomach burns 12 fountain. That's probably BS. You know what? Genetics. Some people are never going to look like that. Some people are never going to look like that. Just like some people don't put on weight and some people don't take off. People are human, and shaming them for being who they are is not okay. Jamil, what about Magilla Gorilla, Sean Russell? Thank you so much for the super chat. That woman next to the spoon looks super skinny, right? Sickly thin. What about Magilla Gorilla? What about Grape Ape? What about Grape Ape, Magilla Gorilla, all of the great cartoons? Oh, speaking of, I did see, this is going to be a little bit of a tangent since we are recording this in the middle of the Thor Love and Thunder thing. It was basically a Hanna-Barbera, somebody made a review. I think it was probably Bounding Into Comics. Was that them? They made a review of the Bounding Into, did they do it? I bet they did. Movies. Yeah, a Hanna-Barbera cartoon about cancer. Because that's what everybody wanted, right? I am Becca. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I'm Charlie Way.
Dumbass.